Hi, I'm Mike and this is TYT Science. Today we'll be looking at meta-analyzing the medical and life sciences literature. Or maybe meta-analyzing is stretching the term too much, so generating summary data about the life sciences literature. Examples. Would you like to compare different cancers for their publication rates in the scientific literature over the years? Maybe you have a specific gene of interest and you would like to see what diseases it has been associated with, numerically in terms of summary data. Or maybe you would like to look at a particular journal and see what it's been publishing on and who are the top authors publishing there. Or maybe you would even like to profile a particular scientist and see all the summary data about their set of publications over the course of their life. So that's what we're going to be doing today in a very quick video demonstration. This is using MedSum, which is actually a program that I wrote a few years back, and since then it's been used by about 10,000 scientists. It's been used to generate data for some academic publications. Sorry about the self-promotion, but it is fun. It is fun to use, and I hope you agree, and you might even go on to use it yourself for something. So let's go to the program. Okay, now to get to MedSum, just go to Google and type in MedSum, M-E-D-S-U-M, and it comes out as the top option. Clickety-click. Here we go, this is it. There's only really one thing to worry about, and that's the search bar in this big blue box here, and it's associated with 4 buttons. And as you roll over those buttons, it will tell you what they do. We've put a star in the search bar and click timeline. Star means everything, the entire database, and timeline goes back through the years 2012, 2011, back, finding how many papers in total is in the PubMed database. It can go back to 1945, but we'll stop it here. And immediately when you press stop, it generates a graph for you. You can see last year there were 900,000 papers. This year there'll be over 1 million. The actual data is beneath for you to copy and paste into Excel. You can have it in forward or reversed formats. Now, let's go back to the search bar and type in something a little more interesting or useful. MRI, for magnetic resonance imaging. I clicked on quick call just to get the proper term here from all the information. So copy and paste. Otherwise, that's for telling you how PubMed interprets it. Okay, so we click on timeline again. Go back a few years as the stopwatch winds backwards. Stop, that'll do, you know the story, and generate the graph. Now, people use this in their papers for surveying the literature, and it's interesting to compare different searches, see their relative rates. So here in the tutorial page, I give one example of mouse literature versus rat literature, mouse blue and rat and red, and you can see a few years ago that mouse research overtook rat research, and that's probably due to mice being a better genetic model. Okay, last thing I want to show you is if you go back to the search bar and put in someone's name, surname, first name, this is Robert Plomin, my PhD supervisor, and click on the profile button, it profiles him, it calls up all of his 390 papers, goes through his co-authors, favorite journals, subject areas of interest, and then his publication history all back to 1973. That's that. Okay, I was just watching that little video demonstration, and I'd like to clarify a couple of things that maybe I didn't before. First of all, this program, MedSum, is an interface to PubMed, and PubMed is the official database of the National Library of Medicine in America. So all the numbers that are generated by PubMed are official because they go through that source, and you can use all of the language you would use in a PubMed search when you're searching for papers through that, so and, or, and using quotes and so forth and so on. Secondly, I said there would be about 1 million records this year, 2012. That means 1 million records, new papers being entered this year. The total database as it stands at the moment is, I just checked this out, 21.67 million. So that's a lot of science sitting there, ready for searching. Anyway, people will use this tool to check out journals or to check out other authors just for fun, but also they use the timeline feature quite heavily to generate graphs like the type you saw, to portray what's going on in the scientific literature using particular terms of interest. So if you'd like to do that for fun, or maybe for a science project, for your own publications, for grant applications, things like that, please feel free to do so. If not, if this is irrelevant to you, well, I hope you found it at least interesting anyway, the technology that we have there and the ability we have now to start mining such vast numbers of papers in the academic literature.